Okay, what Brad is doing with assistance of Riceland staff, he's going to come in, first of all, set up his camera. This is the camera system that we use to save on one employee. The baby camera activates on the scale. He can read the indicator from the truck through the baby monitor. If you'll look on the indicator, you'll see our green decal. That's got to be prominently displayed, and that yellow seal must be intact. Those both are fixed to the last scale company that tested this device. What the inspector is doing now, he's approaching the scale. We're going to test the sections of the scale, starting with, you read the scale from left to right, left being number 1 section. We'll test in the middle section. Then we'll come down here, test number 3 to last. But what we're doing is straining the scale. Our truck is close to 64,000 pounds. We want to make sure it's within tolerance, gross weight, from one end of the scale to the other first. The inspector has now, it's called distributed the test load of 4,000 pounds. We try to get it as close to the edge as possible because that's your load bearing point, and that's where your load cells are located. You want them evenly spaced from one side to the other. He'll take his indication from the camera. He will continue increasing the test load to 32,000 pounds, only stopping if he recognizes a discrepancy or error from the indicator. The total test load of 32,000 pounds has now been distributed on the scale. The inspector was explaining to me that the scale does have a 60-pound error at 32,000 pounds of test weight. It's not relevant to us if it's plus or minus, only in the fact that it's the customer paying that 60-pound or the scale operator. That is in tolerance of 80 pounds. So we will turn the truck around and approach from scale section number 1. The inspector has now completed his test. We'd like to thank Riceland Foods for allowing us to be on this property for the video.